we are going to start up with new document. So let's do 1080 by 1080 pixels with 300 ppi resolution. So I am using a picture for this GIF. You can use a solid colored background or a gradient. I am using this picture. It is from pexels.com and I am just doing a little gradient overlay over my picture. So for text, I am using this quote: Mondays belong to goal getters. Again, text is your choice. Make sure to use different layers for each word. This will make the further process much more easier and simpler. And few adjustments to align everything and make sure everything is in its right place. So I want my text to have an extra pop, and so I'm using a brush as a highlighter. This is totally optional. Feel free to experiment in your layout. This just make sure that you have everything on separate layers. Things will be simpler to process this way, trust me. So now we're gonna go up to Windows and Timeline. This is where and how you do all your uh, GIFs animation. And you would want to select frame animation option. The other option is a bit more complex, maybe another time, another video. So select animation frame and it's gonna load up our frames. And I want my text to slowly fade in and slowly fade out. So to start with, we want our text layers to be at 0% opacity. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 0 opacity for all of my text layers and add a new frame. And for this second frame, we want our first word to show. So go to the layer Monday and increase the opacity. We are going to do the same with each of the other words. So add a new layer, and now we want our next word to come in. So increase the opacity of the word belong. So hit the play button, kind of see how it looks, and it's a little bit too fast. It is because we have 0 seconds in between the frame transitions. So hold down shift, select all the frames, and we can change the time for all to be around 0.2 seconds. And it looks fine now. And now we want our words to slowly fade out. So select all of these frames and copy them. And go to this right side option and select reverse frame. And that's it. Now we have our frame, all the frames ready, and we have our words fading in and fading out. We also have this option for looping. So now right now it's on forever, but we can also loop it for one time or two times or three times or however times you like it. There's also something called tweening, and what it does is it adds extra frames between two frames. So click on the word Monday and click on tween, and it will ask for the number of frames you want to add, let's say 3. So now between two frames, we have the word's opacity being slowly increasing. So that's what twinning does. It adds this extra frames to show the fade in and fade out effect of the word, making the transition extra smooth. Just to show you guys how it works, I'm going to go back in history to go back to before tween version. So now we are ready to export our file. So go up to File, Export, and Save for Web Legacy. This is how we export our GIFs. We can change the size of our GIFs by reducing the amount of colors and quality of our GIF. We can also preview it on our browser, but I am going to keep it at best quality. We also have this option of looping forever or once, and then just save it. And yes, this is how you do animated GIFs on Photoshop. I hope you guys have learned something from this video. Thank you for watching.